This video was brought to you by one proud American, and I've been looking forward to this day for a very long time. But we gotta get my baby cleaned up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Whoa! Not Charlene's baby. She's a pig. With all due respect, Piggy Wiggy. Now this is my baby. And that part about quick, fast, and in a hurry, well, thank goodness for time-lapse video, because the only thing I do in a hurry anymore is clean my plate and ask for seconds. Now, when I say I had to clean my baby up, I'm talking about 3 specks of dust and 3 Mississippi state birds that had committed suicide on the front of my truck. And that gives me about the same level of anxiety as a death row inmate after his last meal. This will be our 2nd year celebrating July 4th at the First Baptist Church in Byhalia. Last year they had beautiful show cars, great music, good food, vendors, and a fireworks show big. I started wondering if Elon was tithing there. Tennesseans thought we were declaring war. I even had to show Zena the video after, just to keep her from armoring up. She's still not completely convinced. Now the truck's cleaned up and we're ready to go. Or so I thought. You've got to be kidding me.
It's Saturday, July 4th, 2026.
Pop-up showers are springing up everywhere, and I don't drive this truck in the rain, so I was watching that weather radar map like a fat kid watching a cupcake. So I got a plan. I sent my son ahead of me, and if he hit rain or even wet roads, I was turning this truck around and heading right back to the house. I knew that boy'd come in handy for something someday. Now I'm crossing my fingers for the weather and hoping my insurance agent never sees this video, because if he saw this truck in the rain, he'd have a heart attack. The good news, my son never found the rain. The bad news, it eventually found us.
A call to freedom.
Yeah, we caught a few raindrops, but despite the weather, people still came together to celebrate something that's easy to take for granted. This wasn't the biggest celebration in America, but it didn't have to be. What mattered wasn't how many people showed up, it was why they came. The weather may have delayed things a little bit, but it certainly didn't dampen the spirit. Little by little, more families arrived, neighbors caught up with one another. Before long, the grounds were filled with people celebrating America's birthday. Thank goodness they wasn't here for a car show. I've seen more cars at a drive-through pharmacy. Thanks to the threatening weather, they had more trophies than they did cars. Unless they were giving trophies to first responders. And I'm pretty sure if Miss Johnson's cat Whiskers hadn't got stuck in her tree, that fire chief's car would have won best in show. Hold on. Holy mother of trucks, Batman, would you look at that? I've got a real soft spot for these old Chevrolets, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Now I gotta find the owner before someone catches me trying to take it home. Well, I met the owner, Kevin Thomas, but between the fireworks, the band, and everything else going on, the audio was atrocious. So you didn't build it, but you don't mind if I film you, do?
No, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
So
yeah,
you didn't
I did not do I did the frame, I sandblasted it and all that stuff.
And what was your name again?
Kevin Thomas.
Kevin
Holly
Thomas.
Springs, yes sir.
And tell me,
Then Joe McGee he did the drivetrain, and then Randy Glover put it back together. The paint was done by a guy in Waterford.
so it was a ground up restoration.
Yes,
Let's look at it. You tell me about
check
it.
out. It's got a 383
Oh, you got a stroker motor
Yes,
in
sir.
it. There you go.
blueprint. Yes sir.
I like that more than if it was an LS.
I do too, and it's not it's carbureted, so I didn't do the fuel injection.
Well,
I put a Mustang 2 front end like most everybody does. It is a Mustang 2 R700 R700. Yeah, that's it, R700.
Yeah.
Transmission.
So it has an overdrive, is that right?
It does. It's got a switch for the lockout converter.
I see you've got AC compressor.
Yes, sir.
Looks like
I
maybe
wouldn't have it if it didn't have air. Now, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm old and fat. I can't stand hot weather no more. Man,
Seat, that's a Snowden seat.
It's a what?
Snowden.
Okay.
Yep.
So the bed is cedar.
Cedar bed, yeah. I went and had that. Actually went to the mill and had to pick the wood out and all. It's got a positive track rear end.
Mr. Thomas told me this was a straight old truck when he bought it, but it still needed a whole lot of TLC. His goal was simple: build something beautiful and reliable enough that his wife would enjoy driving it. He said he let her pick the paint colors and said he was a little skeptical at first, but once the paint went on, well, you can see for yourself. Turns out she nailed it. Mr. Thomas, it was a real pleasure meeting you. Thanks for sharing your beautiful Chevrolet with all of us. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Hey, puppy. Hey, buddy.
Say hi, George.
It's a boy?
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Well, I made one more friend. Guy owns this truck, I hear is a real asshole. The sun's going down, so I guess it's about time to watch somebody's budget go up in smoke. And judging by what happened next, they weren't shopping in the clearance aisle. As I was getting ready for America's 250th Independence celebration, I've been thinking about why it's so special to me. I remember the bicentennial back in 1976. I was only 7 years old. My biggest concern wasn't the future of the Republic. It was hot dogs, watermelon, and hoping I didn't get caught doing something stupid, like blowing up a neighbor's mailbox. Over the last 50 years, life has taught me a lot. Serving overseas, the United States Air Force gave me a perspective I never could have had as a child. It showed me just how extraordinary this country really is. Never before had the world seen an experiment quite like America. A nation built on the idea that free people could govern themselves. Brave men and women stood up against the world's most powerful empire, risking everything so future generations could live in freedom. That's why these fireworks are more than just beautiful lights in the sky. They represent the battles that were fought, sacrifices that were made, and the blood that was shed so every one of us could enjoy the freedoms we often take for granted today. As we celebrate America's 250th birthday, let's remember that freedom isn't free. It was earned by ordinary people willing to do extraordinary things, and it's now our responsibility to preserve it for generations that follow. God bless you all, and God bless America.